Hello and welcome to my second part of my, journey series of YouTube videos where I talk about my struggles that I've gone through at different chapters of my life. My previous video talked about my elementary days and pre-elementary struggles and, that I've been through, highlight just be like the sexual abuse before I was in elementary school, which a lot of people, like I tell today, make it out like I asked for it to happen to me, and I asked for that abuse, and I asked for the struggles that came from that abuse. Nobody asks to be abused sexually, especially at a young age before you're even in elementary school, before you even know anything about the birds and the bees or anything like that. So no one asked that, So all these people that act like I asked for that, no, I didn't ask for it. That is a negative um, interpretation on your part because nobody asked for that, especially a little kid. So that's basically you're saying that every kid that gets attacked by a predator, pedophile, that they asked for it, which is basically what you're saying when they tell me that I asked for it at a young age. No, nobody asked for it. No kid asked for it. So you have your own mental health struggles that you need to deal with. So after we got that out of the way, I wanted to talk about post elementary school, so middle school years. Just to give you a little information about how middle school works in my community. We have three different elementary schools that all combine when we go into sixth grade. So we have three schools plus a Catholic school all combining into one school. So I just remember my first day of middle school, I was scared, because you're meeting all kinds of new people. And at that time, I wore glasses, which right now, after college, I learned to, about contacts, got contacts. But that's another whole story. So, anyways, I remember first day wearing my glasses and a bunch of the new kids from other schools made fun of me for being four eyes, for wearing glasses because, I my mom picked my glasses out at that age. I didn't because I was poor. We lived in a trailer court. We didn't have lots of money, so we just, I just got whatever. And um, so, anyways, I got made fun of for my glasses. I got made fun of, for having glasses and the style of glasses that I had because my mom picked them out. So, anyways, I just remember that first day just getting picked on for the glasses and everything. So therefore, after that day, I swore to never wear my glasses again, and I never wore them, all of middle school. But not wearing your glasses when you really have bad vision brings on more demons, more attacks because therefore you're squinting all the time. And, because of that, everybody would always accuse me of being high, being on drugs, call me a druggie, and I never did a drug in my life. It's just because I was embarrassed and didn't want to get bullied because of wearing glasses. Um, so that was a big struggle, being told you're a druggie, um, that you do drugs and all that stuff when you don't. And I also remember in middle school was when the attacks for smelling like cigarette smoke really, really took effect because my mom's boyfriend smoked like a chimney. And, with living in a trailer, you really can't escape it because you don't really have anywhere to go. And so I just remember that's when the attacks for smelling like cigarettes really hit, along with being called a druggie. And then on top of that, as more and more people found out about me and, found out that I lived in a trailer court, and I lived in a trailer. Then my family wasn't the richest, then that came the attacks of trailer trash, druggy, um, you know, then just because you smell like cigarettes, and that was just attacks, attack after attack after attack, you know. I tried to always fit in with the cool kids, somehow managed to be in that group, but, I really wasn't like a really big member of it because of, living in the trailer court. And, back then everyone was like, "Oh, you're the ugliest person in the world." So that was another struggle that I went with. So therefore, I mean, you can't control your looks. And at that time, you're like puberty age and everything. So it's really hard to be told that, you're the ugliest person in the world, you smell like cigarettes, you're druggy, and your four eyes when you do wear your glasses, because then you just don't wear them, and then your vision gets worse. Your vision's horrible to begin with, so that keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And on top of all that, I just remember also being bullied because I wasn't the biggest kid. Am tiny, I'm skinny, I eat a lot, I still can't gain weight. So I still to this day get made fun of for being scrawny, and people are always like, nobody wants to date the scrawny guy. But, I can't change it. Can't change the way I look. Can't change how my eyes look. Right now I wear contacts. I can't help it if people think I'm high or on drugs just because of my eyes. I don't control it. I don't do drugs. Never have done a drug in my life. So, it's was tough, in elementary or in middle school, going through that, you know, attacks, because it didn't just come from people in my grade. It came from the upperclassmen, constantly. If people saw you in the hall, it'd be call you a druggie. Um, and that just made me want to fit in and, want to be liked. And it didn't happen, because I just faced that constant constant bullying, constantly being told you're a druggie, constantly being made fun of you because you smell like cigarettes, and you have no way to not smell like cigarettes because your mom's boyfriend smokes like a chimney. So I just remember that, and just elementary and middle school, nobody wanted to date me. So then, as I said in my last video, the my fifth grade teacher used to make fun of me, saying that I was gonna be single and be dead by like 2000. So I don't even remember. It was the stupidest fucking jingle in the whole world. But you're a kid. You don't know what to do because you're being bullied by your teacher you know. So, anyways, I just remember, like, with the tax being about being the ugliest person in the world, which I mean, I've heard that my whole life. Back then my hair was really red, so therefore people made fun of you for being a redhead. So that's another attack I would have to go through, and you know, it's just tough, tough. And then that's not good for your mental health. It's not good, for your self-esteem. And, at that time you're developing and your mind's just developing as well. So therefore you're set with this mental health, trigger of being told, that you're ugly, you're druggy, you're four eyes, just that bullying, 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 more and more and more and more. Um, so at that time, I just remember I would just build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, just bottle it, just not let anyone know, not show it. Um, but, you know, it's tough, to not show it. And, you know, I just remember just bottling it up. And I think that's what ultimately, led to my mental health break. My recently, the recent mental health big break is, all my life I've just been bottling it up, just try not to show, try not to show, try not to show your feelings that you're going through because of the fact that people are bullying you, telling you're ugly. You can't control your looks. You can't control where you live when you're a child. I mean, yeah, if I was up to me, no, I wouldn't live in a trailer when I'm that age because I won't want to be bullied. But I didn't have that choice because I don't have a job back then. You don't have a job when you're that young, so you can't control stuff. Um, you know, and just that constant bullying and being told that you're the ugliest person in the world. I just, always told myself, you're gonna save up money. You're gonna save up money. You're gonna get all this money, and you're just gonna get facial reconstruction surgery, which I really wanted to get for like the longest time, but then I just never did. Um, because I mean, like I said, to this day, I'm still was been told that I'm the ugliest person in the world. So, it's you just want to change it, but is it really worth changing it? And I'm in this mental health break right now, and I've hit rock bottom, so I don't have any more really have the opportunity to be able to financially afford facial reconstruction. So therefore, I'm just stuck with the looks that I've been given. Um, but like I said, middle school was basically just a continuation of elementary school because that fifth grade teacher was basically, with his little stupid jingle, was basically just telling me I'm the ugliest person in the world. No one's ever going to want to date me. And, I'm so unhealthy that I'm going to be dead soon. So, I've outlived his expectations. So life at least, but he was right with the dating thing. Nobody wants to date me. um, but it is whatever it is, but I just need to, you know, get that story out there, get all these aspects out there so my story is out there and it's told. Because like I said in my first video, I don't know what the outcome of my life's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen to me. But I really want to get my story out there so people can know the struggle that I've gone through. Hopefully that one day somebody will watch this video or one of my videos and really be able to relate to it and use this video as a way to help deal with their own mental health struggle that they're going through, and just give them the power because recently I've learned that your number one asset when you have a mental illness and you're going through a struggle is your pain. Because that pain, when you can turn it around into your strength, you will have so much strength that you'll be able to overcome and stand up for anything. And I hope that I can one day use all the struggles that I've gone through, all the pain that I've gone through all my struggles, to make a difference, become a mental health advocate, make videos that and blog posts on my bipolartater.com blog, and just help some people, maybe one day save a life. That I will never know if I do save a life, but um that would be the greatest thing, is if I could change, help change mental health, help make someone's life better, or even save someone's life through my videos or my blog post, or anyone that ever reaches out to me, because that's what I want to do. I want to make a difference in mental health and in people's lives. So thank you for watching my video. Please click the like button, please subscribe, and please keep the comments positive, because I know in my old YouTube videos that I used to make, people would always attack me for my voice, my videos. But keep it positive, and keep strong. And thank you for watching. And like I said, please subscribe and please like my YouTube channel. And please check out my blog at bipolartater.com. Thank you.